Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो भारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. All over the world there is a craze, and the craze is about health. You see, people keep on. I think I should stop it.
Stop it. Yeah.
All over the world we see that everybody is struggling to keep the health. See anywhere. Surprisingly, in India, where we have never seen the village ladies, etc., doing some exercises, nowhere. But last maybe about 5-10 years, even in the gardens you go, you will see there those coolies, the maid servants, they will be doing all the exercises, all yogas and all that. Thanks to Ramdev Baba. So everywhere we should be healthy, we should be healthy. Good, nothing wrong. But the question is the life lived by the body, or is the life lived through the body? See, as we take care of this house, so beautifully maintained, it's good, necessary. Similarly, body should be clean, healthy, perfect, very good. Therefore, the organic food and all kinds of exercises, nothing wrong. But what have we done in our life to keep the health of our mind healthy? A real seeker is born when he takes up how to mind the mind. We mind everything. Mind is a business. But as regard our mind is concerned, we have hardly taken any steps towards minding our mind. Now, with body and with mind. With body we do two things. One, we work by the body. We go serve, do business, drive cars, so that we can get money and we can sustain our life, working by the body. Second is working on the body. How do we work on the body? When we do yoga, we do exercise, we take care of our food habits, etc. So when I go for a run in the morning for 5 miles and come back, what do I get? Nothing. So why I am running? To come back, nothing else. No, I want to maintain my body healthy. If this is clear, exactly what we have done to keep our mind healthy. Right from childhood onwards, neither our parents taught us how to think, nor the schools, nor the colleges, nor the elders. Nobody tells us how to mind our mind. See? And because of that, our mind is like a wild forest. See? Because a lot of thoughts erupt in our mind, therefore, does it mean we are thinkers? See? Now to understand, take an example. Forest you take. So, we are afraid to go into the forest because we don't know what kind of vegetation is there, some poisonous plants, maybe some snakes, maybe some thorns, something will be there. So, we are afraid to enter the forest. Even if we enter, we want to come out quickly. Second place we go to the garden. But there we go, enjoy, spend more time. Now what is the difference between a forest and a garden? Forest we are afraid, gardens we go. Both the places are nothing but vegetation. There also trees and plants, gardens also trees and plants. What is the difference? In the garden, plants are selected, planted at a proper distance, they are pruned, unwanted weeds are removed, and therefore gardens are a place where people go. Now, let us peep within our mind. Is our mind a jungle, a forest, or it is a garden? Think. When we are in the jungle, we want to get out quickly. But in the garden, we go. Exactly the same way. Are we at peace with our mind? See, normally we come across only one approach by most of the people. The mind is very disturbed. So we want to quieten the mind. And then we get into the drinks and drugs. And it never sorts out the problem. The reason is we have never known about mind anything in our life. Therefore, friends, real dignified existence of a cultured human being is when that person is able to control his mind at his will. See? Imagine a deep slope and our car is going and you have to stop the car for whatever reason. But the car's brake is so horrible that after you apply, it gets applied after 5 minutes. What will be the condition? Exactly this is what happens to us. When we are moving in this world, the speed of our mind is such that we can't stop it. And then accidents happen. Therefore, we have to recognize this fact that we have to work on our mind. And if we want to work on the mind, we must know what are the etiological factors that go into production of the unhealthy mind. You have to know that. See? And therefore, these are the things which are available with everyone. But what is required is look within and learn from your every single experience. We don't have to go to a guru. No need. Our own experience is our real guru if we learn from them. See? So, how do we start? Learn from every single experience. This is what we are going to study now. Normally, we complain about too many thoughts in the mind, disturbed. I can't keep quiet. Whole night the mind goes on. What should I do? What should I do? See? Instead of that, you take this project. We have to learn from every single experience of our life. Now, I'll give you a few examples where I have learned. I am not telling you anything from books. See? Once I was moving around a holy river in India, Narmadaji. So I was walking on the bank. We are supposed to take the complete encircle the whole river. So it takes 3 years, 3 months and 3 days to cover the whole distance. It is something like 5,000 miles or so, like that you have to go. So when I was going somewhere, there was a lot of mud and I had no choice. So I had to take my shoes in my hands and walk through the mud. And mud was almost more than, deeper than the ankle deep. So I had to walk in that somehow or the other. There was no choice. After I stepped maybe about 5-10 steps, I think some thorn entered my foot. No, I can't do anything because mud everywhere, what can I do? So I had to pull through like that only, and after crossing the distance, then I forgot about it. Then we went to a place, washed feet and all that. We were supposed to stay in that ashram. After 2-3 days of stay, I started limping. So my friend, he being a doctor, he asked me, what happened to you? Why you are walking like this? I said, this is the modern style. He said, don't cut jokes. Something is wrong with your foot. I said, I don't know what is wrong. He said, let me check. I sat in his chair. He put my foot on the stool in front. And then he washed it and with the spirit and everything. And he said, oh God, there is something gone in your foot. I said, then what do I do? He said, you don't have to do, I'll remove it. And then he removed it. He said, you are lucky. Complete has come out. No piece is remaining inside. And then I saw that place where the thorn has gone. It was swollen, painful, tender, red, and if I don't take care, pus will be formed. So, when I saw this, I learned. What I learned? When a foreign body enters any tissue of the body, the tissue of the body starts reacting. That reaction is an abscess, a swelling. Till such time that foreign body is there, it will keep on reacting and ultimately it may become a big abscess. So what is the way? Remove that foreign body in due time, isn't it? As early as possible. Then I asked him, I said, now what I had to do? He said, you have to do nothing. He covered it with something and he said, now it will get cured. I said, how it will get cured? He said, nature heals herself. Don't have to do anything. I am taking step by step, catch these points. Now, when we complain about thoughts in our mind, too many thoughts coming, I can't keep quiet, I'm fed up of my thoughts. Instead of that, no. When a foreign body enters in our mind, the mind starts reacting, and reaction of the mind is thoughts. See? It is easy to understand a thorn going in the foot. But how the foreign body enters the mind? Think. See, I am seeing all of you. Where the knowledge is happening? Is the knowledge happening in the eyes, retina, or in the mind? Knowledge happens only in the mind. Now, I see all of you, no problem. But when I give undue importance to anything or anybody, then that object or body has entered my mind. And thereafter, all the thoughts will be pertaining to that object. See? As much I think about my mother, do you think about my mother? Because it has zero value for that object. But for me, it is maximum value. And then I keep on complaining, see, I am remembering, I am feeling very bad. You are responsible for every disturbance in your mind and nobody is responsible. See, my friends, so what are those things to which we give importance and suffer? See, the first thing is material things. Unless I get an iPhone, I will not talk to you. See, that stupid iPhone is destroying our peace of mind. See, I go to China, last few days, years I have not gone, and there I was with some students in a hotel. We were taking food. So I had this Samsung phone with me. So she said, Swami, you don't have iPhone? I said, no, I don't have iPhone. But everybody has iPhone. I said, do you know who has the iPhone? Who? Those who are strong ego. Therefore, I. They have iPhone. Mine is Samsung. Samsung means relax, no worries. Now see, that one thing called as iPhone creates so much of disturbance. Now has the iPhone entered in our mind or we have invited it? So what will be the first step to mind our mind? Come to recognize we have given undue importance to anything or anybody in this world that will become the cause of disturbance in the mind. See, nobody can help us in this. We have to work ourselves. And therefore, lesser the choice we give to ourselves, more happier we are. More the choice we exercise, more miserable we are. See? Accept the world as it is. You will be at peace. See, friends, and this can happen only by the same principle. We have to work on our mind. You remember during the Corona festival, I used to give talks in the morning and evening online. One person called me and said, Swamiji, you are giving talk only in front of the camera. There is nobody in front of you. But your talks are the same, as if there is an audience in front of you, but there is nobody. How can you do that? I said, very simple. What is that? I am very clear. Those who are sitting in front of me, are they listening? And those who are not in front of me, are they not listening? I know. I am not addressing any one of you. I am addressing my mind. Friends, if our words do not change us, will they help others? See, friends, therefore, we have to take this stand in our life if we want to mind our mind. Nobody can help us in this thing. Now, the second part, which is required for taking care of the mind. See, a weakling cannot achieve anything in life. You have to be strong enough to achieve. Now, what is the physical strength we understand? What is the inner strength? Inner strength is self-confidence. See? And what is self-confidence? Self-confidence is we do not have low opinion about ourselves. We have to discover that. Like what? Take an example. When we go to yoga or we listen to something, then we get inspired. Okay, I am going to do like that now. I decided. Tomorrow morning onwards, I will wake up early morning at 4 o'clock and then sit for meditation and all that. Get so much, not inspired, excited. Go to sleep. Tomorrow morning comes. Sleep is over. But then, our mind starts suggesting. Now I am 75. In my whole life, I never woke up in the morning at 4 o'clock. Now we listen to these people. They say get up in the morning 4 o'clock. What will I do? Getting up? Wasting the time. Again we go to sleep. And then, as usual, we wake up late, 10 o'clock or so. And that too because of the nature's grace. Because you can't hold inside. Either do or die. And then we go. And that time what goes in our mind? Oh God, I could not do it today also. Anyway, tomorrow I'll try. Tomorrow also happens. The same performance is repeated. What will I getting up early in the morning? Third day, you come to a conclusion. This is not my bite. What is the net result? We do not respect our knowledge in our action. See? Knowledge and action, they originate from the same source. See? If you draw two straight lines from the same point, they cannot be parallel. There will be an angle. They can't be parallel. One line is your power of knowledge. Second line is power of action. So, as you go away from the center of origin of these two energies, the distance between these two powers starts widening. See? This is knowledge, this is action. So knowledge tells, get up early in the morning at 4 o'clock and start in a fresh way. Action, what is there? So far I never got up, it's okay, I will not get up. Then second day, same thing. Third day, same thing. We come to a conclusion. It is not my bite. Meaning, we do not respect our own knowledge. When we do not respect our own knowledge, self-confidence dies away. Without self-confidence, nothing can be achieved in life. For that, nobody external is responsible. We are squarely responsible for this. See how important it is. Therefore, we must start respecting our knowledge in our life. And because we do not do that, we become the victims of our own habits. The third point, what we have to learn. There is a friend of mine, old one, 80, 85 or so. And he came to meet me on the airport, daytime. He said, evening I can't drive properly. I said, all right. He came to Delhi airport. And he was so excited. Came and gave me a tight hug. And he said, Swamiji, good news for you. I said, why, you are getting married again or what? No. Then I have given up smoking. He said, he has given up smoking. So I said, what is great about it? I never smoked. He said, then you will not understand it. What it means. I said, okay. Now my principle, I had to learn. What will you learn from my smoking and not smoking? I said, have some patience. Now what I have learned. When you are smoking for 60 years, 60, from the age of 15 you started smoking, now you are 80. So many years you were smoking. You had happiness, is it not? He said, yes, of course. Let us qualify that happiness. You had X unit of happiness, correct? He said, yes. Now you have given up smoking. Now also you are happy? Yes. Now how will you compare the happiness that of indulgence with the cigarette and now giving up the smoking? How much it will be? Oh, this way, X multiplied by infinite. Then I told him, you are my guru, I learned from you. What is that? Real joy is not in indulgence. Real joy is in withdrawal. See? You don't have to go to anywhere. Our every single experience can teach us if we are available to that experience. We don't have to run here and there. Every experience, small, little. See? And in this manner, when we start moving in this world, everywhere you get wisdom freely. Everywhere. Like we were moving, myself and Jill, near the lake. First day itself, we were walking. And at that time I talked to her. I said, now look here. On this lake, so many waves are there. Are the waves coming from outside? Waves are coming from the waters only, from the lake. Now what is that which brings out the waves from the lake or the ocean? What is that? The waves are not coming from outside. Like from the forest the waves came and landed on the waters? No. Unlike the birds. But waves you can see. Where from they are coming. And how they are coming. And why they are coming. If there are no winds, still, not even a leaf of grass is moving, that time the oceanic or the lake will be still without a single wave. Then storms come, heavy winds come. So it is a pressure, external pressure, because of which the waves start coming out. They can come out only because they are there, but they are unmanifest. Waves don't come from outside. Take an example of gold and ornaments. All ornaments come out of the gold. They are not put on the gold. Where were they? They were unmanifest in the gold. My friends, every thought, good and bad, it is unmanifest in our mind. Nothing comes from outside. Everything. Now for like the wave, like the ocean or the lake, external pressure is that of the winds. When heavy winds start blowing, because of the pressure, those waves start surfacing. Exactly the same way. External pressure, this I want, that I want to go here, I want to go there, I will do like that, I will do like that. This external pressure creates desires in the mind. If we are not influenced by what is outside, mind will remain quiet. We have no control over what is outside. We have to have control on ourselves. See? When I see the cigarettes, I feel like smoking. Then, therefore, ban cigarettes, smoking throughout the world. Is it the right way? Let others smoke, why you worry? When we are slowly recognizing this, that to whatever we have given importance, that becomes the cause for bringing out the desires in the form of the thoughts. And his thoughts express through words. See? So we have to work on our mind. So learn by the mind in such a manner that we transcend the mind. See? Take an example. See, how much we can jump maximum? 3 feet. No, but I want to jump 3 meters. How will I jump? We are not the monkeys. How can we jump? So what we do? We find out a technique. Take that poleward pole, come running, fix it in the soil. With the help of that pole, we go up there. After having gone there, we throw the pole and go beyond. See? So, we have to work by the mind, on the mind, to go beyond the mind. See? So we have to work on the mind. What is working on the mind? What is that which should be most valuable for us in our life? Only one thing. And that is, we are at peace with ourselves. When I am at peace with myself, I carry zero load of any desires. First step. See? The second step. We may not desire, we may be at peace, but the world is so terrible, what could be done for the world? Second thing, do not get lost in social service. Social service is not spiritual life. See? And what is social service? Social service is, suppose I am practicing yoga. So what I can think of? Let everybody learn and practice yoga. Suppose I am studying Bhagavad Gita. What I will think about? Everybody should study Bhagavad Gita. I am a vegetarian. So what I will think? Social service, everybody should be vegetarian. In short, social service is extension and imposition of our views and values on others. That is not spiritual life. Spiritual life is, we are undisturbed by anything in life. See? In one place there was a conference, Reverence for Life. I was invited to summarize and give the last address. So, the topic was reverence for life. And so many big people came, presented their paper, and this summation of that was this much. How non-vegetarian is bad and how vegetarian is good. That was the main theme, as if. No preference for reverence for life. And when they get excited, one person made a statement. When I see any non-vegetarian person walking, I feel he is a mobile graveyard of the dead animals. And everyone started clapping. See? So, vegetarian people think we are superior than non-vegetarian. Then there is new brand has to come. You know that brand? I am vegan. You cannot say I am vegan. You have to say by style, I am vegan. So, vegan people think they are superior than the vegetarians. Now tell me, are we here for that purpose? What is the purpose of our life? See? Purpose of our life is only one. That we remain such a fit instrument that all happiness flows freely like a flower in the forest. The flower has the fragrance. The flower doesn't go to give fragrance to others. Exactly the same way. We have to start working on our mind. And it is possible through every experience. It's not difficult. With this attitude, when we move in this world, then we will come to discover that spirituality is not changing the places. Spirituality is not going to Himalayas. We have to be at peace where we are. That's it. There were one or two persons from Canada. They called me in Mumbai and said, Swamiji, I want to come to India and get sannyas through a guru because I want to realize. Can you imagine? Can there be more jokes than this? But I have to be also serious. So I told him, I said, look here, you don't come to India. Wherever you are, be happy, that's all. No, Swamiji, I want to have a guru and meditate and take sannyas and I want to realize. So you tell me, he asked, you tell me where the guru is available. I said, what is your budget? We have got budget gurus. See? And then he did not listen, he came. And thereafter he went here and there. And when a free fool is available, who will not encash him? So he was given a diksha. And taking these clothes is not sannyas, is only external things. Sannyasa is dehanyaso hi sannyasa, naiva kashaya vasasa. Sannyasa is you rise above the body identification. That is sannyas. See? But then he wanted to go to Himalayas and do meditation and came back. Swamiji, it is so cold there, you know. And then there are too many mosquitoes also. And there is no food arrangement. See, friends, this is so simple. Bhagavad Gita tells in one verse two important things. Nasti buddhi ayuktasya, nacha yuktasya bhavana, nacha bhavayata shanti, ashantasya kuta sukham. Four principles. Whatever we read here, experience, what do we learn from that? If we do not learn and commit the same mistakes again and again, we are dumb. We have to learn. And what is the learning? What is the moral of the story? Don't get lost in the words. We have to learn whatever we study in scriptures, whatever we are listening in the satsang, what is the moral of the story. See, like the example I gave, that when I was moving around the Narmada river, a thorn went and this thing. So, okay, I will also go to Narmadaji, take a round, and also the thorn will go. You don't have to do that, you learn. See? But without that, we simply by heart and learn nothing. No. Therefore, our life's every experience is our best guru. We have to learn from that. Number one. Second, nasti bhavana ayuktasya. Yukta means he who has a knack. See, friends, spiritual life is a knack. It is not a struggle. Now, those of you who do not know swimming, is somebody who doesn't know swimming? Everybody knows swimming. Now, the one who doesn't know swimming, you ask him, why didn't you learn? No, I tried a lot, but I just can't learn swimming. Now, you have learned. Now, can you tell exactly what happens when you swim? So you can't. It is a knack. Exactly the same way, when we ride a bicycle, initially we are falling, but then our friend helps us learn balance. And once we learn the balance, we never forget it. Why? Because we have not learnt it through mind. It is a knack. Friends, to be happy is a knack. Don't we like somebody who is happy? So if we are happy, what will be that experience? But normally we are all the time frustrated, seeking attention, and all the time, no. Nothing should disturb us. Disturbance proof. So, bhavana is what? This is a bhavana. If somebody asks you by mistake, how are you? Now don't take a revenge. Come, I'll tell you. And start your miseries all the life. This I learned from one old lady. It was my mistake. And from that only I learned. I went to their house and she was in her room. So, out of courtesy, because she is very old, more than 1992, I went to her. Did namaskar. Then she said, Swamiji, you have come very good, please sit down. And then she started. This morning when I woke up and got out of the bed, my foot got twisted and ankle got hurt, and then she started telling again and again. She will tell something and then she will forget. What I was telling you? Never mind, I will tell again. Is it a Ramayana or what? Again and again. Friends, those who are seeking attention, they are the strongest ego. What is ego? We want to be extraordinary than others. Remain ordinary. You will never be miserable in life. But we want to prove something to someone. See? Therefore, we have to work on our mind by learning from every single experience. Once we take this as the working model, now we come to the mind. Next step. Every knowledge happens in the mind, and the world enters in our mind through sense organs, particularly eyes and ears. See? If I had to think about this Amma, how I will think about, where did I see her? She was looking like this, form, or what is her name? So we always think with reference to name and form. So the whole world is nothing but name and a form. Now, our Maha Mantra, Dekho, Suno Mat Bolo. We have default settings. Whatever we see, whatever we hear, we have to comment. See? Who can help us? But if we learn, what is the comment that comes out of us first? The source of the comment is the mind. Thoughts do not come to the body. Body is inert. Nothing happens to body. See, one of my friend, he had gangrene in his foot. So he called me, Swamiji. Doctor said you have to cut your leg, otherwise it will spread all over your body and you will die very fast. What should I do? I said, cut the leg. You are telling so easily, cut the leg. I said, there is no choice. See? So you decide whether you want to live or your leg should live. Swami, you also tell like that? I said, yes, there is no choice. So that leg was cut, he is healthy now. Only one leg is less. See? Exactly the same way. We have to learn that whatever is the source of disturbance, delete it. Don't hold on to anything in this world. And slowly and steadily, you will discover this. And what is that discovery? Be attentive. Thoughts do not come to the mind. Thoughts come to I. Like the eyes don't see. It is I behind the mind is seeing. You must have seen sometime there are some people who sleep with their eyes open. You show them fingers, 4 plus 4, how much? No reply. Because there is nobody behind. So all the thoughts come to somebody. Now, this experiment we'll do. We have done this experiment in every talk. Learn. Now you become like husband or wife and think. Stop. Now you become parents or children and think. Stop. And remain as nobody and think. Stop. Now analyze this small experiment. When you became husband or wife, the thoughts were pertaining to wife or husband. When you became parents or children, thoughts were pertaining to children or parents. When you remained as nobody, no thoughts. See? So when you are doing your meditation, when you are sitting for meditation, work on the following lines. It will help you. First, we have to be cheerful and happy. Meditation is not a punishment. Cheerful and happy means what? We drop everything. Now at this moment, only this, nothing else. And anything we start cheerfully, happily, success is bound to be. Cheerful and happy beginning is called as inspired beginning in life. We have to remain inspired at the beginning of anything in life. That is in the mind. Second thing, many of us have this fear. When we sit for meditation, What will happen? Suppose I come out of the body and I forget how to enter the body, then what will happen? Then you will die. No, I don't know. See? But when I am sitting and then how will I know what I have to do next? Or else, suppose something bad happens, who will protect me? To remove this fear element in the mind of the student, the teachers tell us very simple way, do this bhavana. In your heart is your Guru and your God. The God protects us from within. So fear will go away. You are not alone. And the Guru will guide us. What next? Nobody can come and tell. You get from within. Then the third important thing, we have to remain as nobody. Now who is a nobody? Nobody is the one who does not have the past. Whenever we talk about ourselves, we talk only about the past. And the past doesn't belong to us. Past belongs to the body. Childhood belongs to body, not to us. Childhood has gone, we are not gone, we are the same. Then teenage has come, that came to the body. Teenage has gone, we are the same. Therefore, take this position that at this moment I am nobody. Nobody means what? No past. You cannot think. Practice this. Now, he who doesn't have the past doesn't have the future also. And to help us getting freedom from the future is another technique. Do not plan what you will do after meditation. Don't plan. So what is the net result? Past we are dropped, being nobody. We are not planning anything what we will do after meditation. Future we are dropped. Now where are we? We are in the utter present. When we remain in utter present, mind starts dissolving in consciousness. When the mind starts dissolving in consciousness, there cannot be any memory of your meditation. Memories happen only to the mind, not to the consciousness. And therefore, you will not talk about your experience of meditation. Because mind is already dissolved. So no memory. Then who will talk about what? At this moment, observe. Your seat has become steady and firm. Your body has stopped moving. Your breathing has become extremely slow and shallow. And you are 100% available. Because past and future has gone, so you are not in the present, but you are the presence. Presence with memory is mind. Presence with worries is mind. When the memories and the worries are dropped, mind dissolves in consciousness. Now, this experience cannot be spoken of. It is like this or like that. So, this experience is beyond the relative realm of miseries and happiness, gain and loss, achievement and failure. We have to ourselves work on this. Nobody can help us. We have to live our life. We have to die our death. We have to work on our mind. And if we get enchanted, oh, some guru will come and put his hand on our head and something will happen, ooh, ha, that will happen. But then you will be tied down with a rope like a dog. Discover your freedom. Then we come to discover we are the source of the whole universe. Upanishad says, Mayi eva sakalam jatam, Mayi sarvam pradishtitam, Mayi sarvam layam yati, tad brahmadvayam asmya. See? So, when we are in deep sleep at night, that time where we are, in UK, in America, in India, in Australia, where we are, space gone. When we are 2025, 1951, gone. Then what we are, man, woman, young, old, rich, poor, everything gone. But we continue to be. And then when the sleep is over, means what? Means the consciousness, instead of remaining undivided in the totality, as if takes the shape of the body, consciousness with a shape is mind. See? Gold has no shape. Gold with a particular shape is an ornament. Consciousness has no shape, no form, infinite. But when the same consciousness is limiting to the body, it has taken a shape, mind is born. And then this mind starts reacting and getting lost in itself. Therefore, the real spiritual practice is we have to learn from every single experience of our life, and slowly and steadily, when you thus get this knack, what will happen? We will stop reacting in life, only act. And for that we are given in the happy mantra, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. We all have to play different roles in our life. So whatever role we are supposed to play it perfectly well. But after the role is over, delete. Come back to your own being. But normally what happens? We play some role and carry the burden of the role throughout our life. And therefore we suffer. Therefore, friends, spiritual life is not outside. We have to learn from experiences which happen in the mind. And when we start working on our mind, remember that is your new birth. The bodies which are given to us by our parents, they are meant for dying. Then, when a seeker starts working on his mind, then he is reborn. And he never dies. See? Therefore, let us give it a try, be sincere, discover your inner strength, respect your knowledge in action. Dekho suno mat bolo. Before we talk to anybody on any topic, ask a question to yourself, is it necessary to talk? Stop talking to yourself. Then one day you will discover, when we talk to others, we go in the past. When we talk to ourselves, we go in the future. Net result, we don't stay in the present. And therefore, we are torn in the past and the future. Imagine a husband with two wives. Both wives are holding his two hands and pulling him in both the direction. What will be his condition? Exactly this is what. One wife is the past, other wife is the future. And we are in the present. Constantly torn here and there. Learn to remain in the present, which is effortless. Patanjali Sutra, Prayatna Shaitilya Ananta Samapatibhyam. Lesser the efforts you have in your life, you are more natural. Wherever there are efforts, we are not natural. Now, those who are hard of hearing, they have to put efforts to listen. They get tired. And those who are hard of vision, unable to see, so they will be doing all the time with sunglasses, because it's not normal. If we are normal, we are effortless. Let us give it a try and be a source of happiness to ourselves and as a byproduct to others. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.